All right, hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about the right angle broadening wedge. What is this pattern and how do we trade? Well, guys, I hope you like our video so far. We try to give you trade setup that will make you money, and this one is live. We see this pattern happening right now. We're going to show it to you in the cryptocurrency market. So make sure that if you like our video, subscribe. If you like our content, give us a thumbs up, some comments, and let's get to it. Isa, welcome.
Hey, Juliano. So today we're going to be talking about the right angle broadening wedge, like you said, and we've got a perfect example of Bitcoin. Let me share my screen and show you guys what we're seeing. So right here, this is an example of a right angle broadening wedge. You can see the support and resistance. Right here is the downtrend. It's also acting as support, and up here you see some major resistance from the bears. So every time it tries to touch, it gets knocked down. What happens in these right angle broadening wedges, they're really hard to see until they really form most of the pattern, because you've got two touches on each side at least to validate. And then once it does, there's going to be a measured move, Giuliano, from the top down to the bottom, and you take that target and you just ride it all the way up. So right here we see a current move of a breakout. Your entry would be anywhere above that breakout line or the retest, which is actually what I would do. And it's retesting currently right now. This is where we're sitting. So after this, it's going to be hopefully going up to 45,000 is what I'm predicting.
No, that's a great visualization here of this pattern, and this goes with the pattern that we talked about on our last video yesterday or the day before. That this also shows Bitcoin is showing right now some kind of inverse head and shoulder. But if you see from Isa's eyes over here, and you are unsure of the pattern, he put in the chart instead of a candlestick, he put a line chart. And if you look at the line chart, it looks exactly like this pattern that we're seeing right now. And how do you trade it? You trade these two patterns exactly the same. The one we talked about yesterday was in the inverse head and shoulder and had the exact same formation in terms of measured move. We talk about how you would go to about 45,000, and we talk about where would your stop be and your risk to reward. You want to enter in a good risk to reward. We were waiting for the pullback, and we are at the pullback right now, so you can have a tight stop loss for a greater target. So now your risk to reward makes a lot of sense, and that's what we're going to try to do. This is how we invest our own money. Isa, do you not bring that chart again and then put in the candlestick and then the line chart so the viewers can take a look at it, and then also join the stop loss and the target there so that the viewers can see how we trade.
Okay, let's go ahead and put this as a candlestick. So right here you can see it, the resistance and support, the break right here. So what Giuliano is talking about, we want to go ahead and put some stop loss in somewhere here, which is a tight stop loss if it does go back into this range. Which is going to be right over here, about 3,800. And then the targets are going to be about 25%, 50%, and 75% up here. So entries are going to be in this range. Over here. So either the breakout or the retest, and then you're going to take profits along the way. So take profit here and some more here. And then this will show you guys what kind of move you're going to be getting in terms of price. So we're talking about a 15% target right now. I would take about half of that and try and get out usually, but some people may be a little bit more risky.
No, that's a perfect example there. I think the stop loss here may be, a little tight, at 38, since the price is trading at 39 right now. So there's two ways to put here the stop loss. One will be around the 34 if you want to have a broad stop loss here, but then your risk to reward doesn't make any sense. So half of that is somewhere around 36 and a half. That's where I'm looking to put my stop loss at 36 and a half there. Perfect. At 36,500 is where a good stop loss probably would be. So 5% of your stop loss, and then your see, look, guys, this is a perfect trade. 5% stop loss for a 15% target. So Isa likes to take a profit along the way. I like to take a profit at 50% mark, which will be somewhere around 42,500, and then the rest at 45. And once the price has moved to about 42,500, I like to move my stop loss to my entry price, which is where the price is right now. So this is how we're looking to trade this pattern right now, guys.
Yeah, and Giuliano, great point. I think raising your stop loss is a great idea too. So doing a trailing stop that goes up, up, and that way, if it does come back down, you keep your profits along the way. So all about capital preservation, guys.
Perfect. No, that is great, guys. Is any final thoughts here? This is the pattern that we talked about previously: inverse head and shoulder. The right angle broadening wedge is also forming on Bitcoin. So market is a bit undecided about bears than the bulls. Are we in the bear market? Are we gonna regain the bull market? So the way to trade right now is find the patterns, find the measured move, put in your entry, put in your exits, stop loss and target, and get out and move into the next target.
Yeah, perfect. And I don't think that after we do hit 45, we may continue downtrending. It just really depends on what happens at that point. So we'll continue to check and let you guys know.
Perfect. All right, guys. I hope you like our content. Make sure to subscribe, give us a thumbs up and some comments. So that's a great way to support our channel. See you next time. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.